The bulk of money that will be donated to the yes and no campaigns will end up going to the yes campaign. So here's the obvious. We know that you'll put your money where your mouth is, where your heart is, and where you want the country to be. So will you be putting sizable push behind the no campaign?
Well, Paul, governments may rise and fall, but ideas go on forever. And I'll certainly be supporting the idea of freedom and equality in our country, where Indigenous Australians can have the same rights as other Australians. And I'm sure most Australians will come to that position when the truth's known. I challenge Albanese to have a debate with me to discuss these issues and to be frank and honest with the Australian people. I'm happy to put the case that every Australian should have the same rights, not to handicap our Indigenous community, requiring them to go to a committee to get the stamp of approval before even saying that they've got a valid idea, that they've got the right to protest, that they've got the right to take illegal action. How long are we going to try to supervise individual citizens' families and what they do? And this is what's been going on for years, this Uncle Tom mentality that many Indigenous Australians are clinging to because they want to depend on the government for their welfare. They don't want to stand on their own 2 feet. They're not the average Indigenous Australian. If you talk to people in the outback and far away from Sydney and Melbourne, you'll see they want to protect their rights to be able to live the way they want to live, to be able to think what they think and to make the approaches and representations that they believe are important. They don't want to be filtered and censored by a bureaucratic committee made up of public servants, sponsored by Canberra, who really have no knowledge of their life, their families or what they're facing.
Clive, nice to talk to you. I'm glad we made up. Nice to talk to you.
Thanks, Paul.
See you
Good
later.
on you.